Guys, this is what dying feels like. Gonna catch me rotten dirt.
Call of Duty Zombies, everybody. Call of Duty Zombies. Call of Duty Zombies is making a return, and I'm digging every hole possible. I'm gonna be taking shots at everyone. Lex, get out of here. Noah, you're trash. Dalek, don't even try with me. Twiz Lordsy,
like we always do with this.
Nobody is safe today, ladies and gentlemen. Because today, we are ranking all Call of Duty zombie maps ever made. I've played every single map. You see these? I've played all of them. Actually, I take it back. I haven't played this garbage down here. The only maps I have not played are the Shadow Throne, the Frozen Dawn, the Tortured Path. Those are the only 3 maps I've never played, and I don't want to play them. They're trash. We're going to start off with Nocturne Toten. Small point. Nostalgia. Gone. Okay? No nostalgia. If it's playable in 2020 and it was released in 2008, it gets brownie points. But if it's just a god-awful map, but it was good then, I'ma find you. You people that like maps just because they're old. You're trash, okay? You're garbage. You're butt. You're doo-doo. Every acronym for bad, that is you, okay? Nocturne Toten. It's a World at War map. We have these categories up here. I would put it at a strong C. Strong C for me, okay? The reason I say that is because it's a World at War map. Actually, I like Noct. I'm gonna bump it up to B, and I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not touching it. It's staying at B. If you put it in S, you're trash. You're trash. Verrucht. I like Verrucht. Same thing with Noct. I put that in B. I really like Verrucht and Noct. Those are probably my 2 favorite World at War maps. They're good maps. We're gonna leave them here. Shino Numa. I'm actually putting this one as a C. You'd think it's the same thing as the other ones, but I just don't really like it. It's too boring. I mean, 24 zombies around on solo, literally Wunderwaffe and a trench gun. You will literally get to round 1 billion if you had the time, and I just don't want to do that. Doris, also at a C, okay? Because this is World at War Doris. I'm gonna the Giant's not on here, I'm pretty sure. I will Photoshop the Giant in because I think of those maps as 2 different maps, okay? You might hate me, you World at War elitist out there will hate me for that. I don't care. Doris, World at War is too buggy. You can't play it. Wunderwaffe takes your jug. It's not a good map, okay? Okay, Kino der Toten. I love Kino. I'm gonna probably put it at A or B. I'm gonna put it at B for now, but I might bump it up to A in a minute. It's just, I've played it so much, I couldn't go back to it and play it again. If it had an Easter egg, maybe PhD, it'd be a little bit higher, but I might leave it at B, I don't know. 5, also at B. 5 was a good map. It wasn't a great map. It had a couple flaws. It's pretty hard, a pretty hard map. I don't like the Pentagon Thief. He's a bitch. But 5, it's pretty average. It's a pretty good map. It's a little above average, but 5's a good map. Ascension. I'm gonna put Ascension at A, just cause first Easter egg in zombies, like first real Easter egg. It is really easy. I will admit it is very easy, and I don't really like the monkeys, but one of the first maps I ever played, I know that's nostalgia, it said I wasn't going to bring that up, but I really like Ascension. It's really fun. I could go back and play Ascension BO1 any day. Okay, Call of the Dead. Call of the Dead is A, okay? The reason it's not S, because I love Call of the Dead, it did so many things right, but it also did a lot of things bad. Like, the fact that it's easier to get Pack-a-Punch than Jug, I don't like it. George, I don't like him, but it balances out because if you do the Easter egg and you kill him, you get a Wunderwaffe. So it's like there's good things and then there's bad things, and then they kind of just cancel each other out. Shangri-La. Shangri-La, I don't know where to put Shangri-La. I would either put it at C or B, just because I don't know, I don't really like Shangri-La just because it's kind of hard. It's like you can't do the Easter egg solo, and I've actually, fun fact, I've never played Shangri-La with people, so I've never even attempted the Easter egg before. Okay, Moon. Moon is I don't know. Moon's a strong B. I don't like it. Very cool Easter egg, amazing Easter egg. Black Ops 3, the remaster, probably the best remaster of any Call of Duty Zombies map ever. It is beautiful. I love it. I just don't like the map. The excavators can get really tedious. Moon dude, I don't like him. Transit. Okay, so the thing with Transit, I'm gonna put it at E for now. I don't think it's the worst map, especially since we're doing all Zombies maps and not just Treyarch. I might bump it up to D, but for right now, I'm gonna leave it at E, just because I've hated on it so much. Like, it's literally beating a dead horse at this point, and like, I've made my peace with Transit. Okay, Nuketown, I'm probably gonna also put in E, just because Nuketown is just boring. The fact that you have to wait for random perk drops is stupid. Just because it's Nuketown has been remastered God knows how many times. You could either get Jug on round 5 or round 25, and it's not a good time. Die Rise, if this was just Treyarch maps, Die Rise would be F. I hate Die Rise. But since there are way worse Zombies maps in here, I'm gonna put it at E. Like, these 3 maps are just god-awful in Treyarch sense, but like, there's way worse maps that aren't Treyarch maps, so I'm gonna leave them at E for now. Mob of the Dead, first S tier. Mob of the Dead. I saw the little Black Ops 4 emblem. Mob of the Dead. Okay, I'm sorry if I offended you and you thought I was gonna leave that there thinking it was Blood of the Dead, you stupid. Buried, I'm gonna put an A. Okay, Buried, innovated, almost better than any Zombies map ever, okay? Like, the bank ruined it. Okay, if the bank wasn't there and it wasn't so easy, the fact that you can literally get set up on round 1 with the time bomb and the bank and all that stuff. But very fun map, very fun with friends. Very easy, I will admit that, but it's a very cool map. And Origins, it is overrated. Origins is overrated. I'm gonna put it at A for now, but I will probably end up putting it at S. I don't know yet. The thing is I've actually just started learning to play Origins literally not 3 months ago. I never got into it like when it came out. I don't know why. I always played Mob of the Dead more than Origins during BO2. So I'm just gonna leave Origins here at A for now. I will probably bump it up to S, but for now, you're just gonna chill there. I'm sorry. Outbreak, I'm gonna put Outbreak at C. DLC 1 for Advanced Warfare. It was alright. It had your basic, like, their perks that they had or whatever the stuff was. I don't even know what it was. It was a fun map. You could get to high rounds. There wasn't anything, like, great in the box, like, for weapons. I don't think there was any wonder weapons or anything. Infection, F. Infection, it's so bad. You know what? Infection's bad. I don't even have to go into it. Carrier, I'm gonna put at B. Carrier was a very fun map, just because to me it had the same sense as Verrückt did when you play with friends. It's like you start on like 2 opposite sides at spawn, which is really cool. I don't understand why Treyarch never did anything else with that except for Verrückt, but then like Advanced Warfare, they did all that too, and it was pretty good. I really enjoyed Carrier. Descent, I'm probably gonna put it in D. So it was like Outbreak was good, Infection just took a dip, and then Carrier kind of brought it back up, and Descent just kind of left it there. It was like the peak was at Carrier, and then Descent just kind of stayed on that line, and it made it a really bad ending for Advanced Warfare. So I'm just gonna leave it at D for now. Shadows of Evil, just because I have Origins at A, I'm also gonna put it at A, because like Shadows of Evil and like Origins are very similar. Like Shadows of Evil is basically if Mob of the Dead and Origins had a baby and then like they went back to Chicago. Okay, the Giant. Okay, we're gonna talk about the Giant. It's not on here, but I'm gonna Photoshop it in. The Giant, I'm putting at A. Okay, the reason for that is it's actually playable. Okay, I know like BO1's Derice was good, but it's like I didn't like it. I didn't really like the remasters that much. It didn't do anything different for the gameplay. It was basically the same thing. It just made everything a lot less glitchy. Everything else was exactly the same. But the Giant, the add of Gobblegums, You had more perks. You got the Annihilator, which was kind of like weird, but I mean, it was something for actually completing the little Easter egg thing. Horizon Drak S, my favorite map of all time. Horizon Drak. It is basically Origins but perfected. Okay, I can't think of anything wrong with Horizon Drak. Everything that Origins had wrong, Horizon Drak perfected, and that's why I just love Horizon Drak. I love the bows. I love the Easter egg step. You can do the Easter egg solo 2, 3, 4. 1,700 players if you could find a way to do that. Zetsubo no Shima. Okay, Zetsubo, I'm probably gonna put an S just because it's kind of like the neglected runt of BO3. I would say it's the worst map of BO3. I never really played it as much. Same thing with Origins. I never really got into it. I know a lot of people are going back and playing Zetsubo, so I might have to go back and play the Easter egg. It's all right. Put it at C. I might put it at B. I don't know. But I'm going to leave it at C for now. Garad Krovi, also S tier. Garad Krovi, it innovated like Barry did, okay? Like, just all the things that people have ever wanted in a zombies map, Garad Krovi added. Like, dragons are so badass in any video game. And then the Easter egg is also really fun. It does get tedious if you're not like a very advanced zombies player, but it is so fun to do. Just the weapons, brought the PPSH back. You got the Ray Gun Mark III. It's this same thing like Barry did, but it's just a lot better than Barry. But it's amazing map. I wouldn't say it's in my top 3, but it's definitely in my top 5. Revelations. I'm gonna put Revelations at B, just because, once again, like with Advanced Warfare, very anticlimactic ending, something that we weren't like wanting. We were wanting something so much more, but that's just the zombies community. We always want something more than what we actually get. Stupid easy map. Same thing like Buried. You could literally get set up on round 1. Like Revelations is just literally you can get in the starting room. Round 1, get an immolation and a perkaholic, and you're set. Zombies in Spaceland. You people are gonna hate me. S tier. Zombies in Spaceland is one of the greatest maps of all time. I say that because Lee Ross knew exactly what he wanted in this map. Okay, just think, amusement park, that's like such a perfect idea for a zombies map. And then you add the color, it's a great atmosphere, amazing gameplay. Lex said this, if you were to have Treyarch and an Infinity Ward do Spaceland, Infinity Ward would do it so much better, because with Treyarch they would spend so much time putting stupid things in to do an Easter egg and doing upgraded weapons and things like that. I would definitely go back and play Spaceland anytime. One of the most underrated maps of all time. Okay, Rave in the Redwoods. It's pretty cool. I wouldn't say it innovated. Like, it gets kind of boring, just like with all IW maps, they do get pretty boring. But it was a really fun map. I really enjoyed it. Shaolin Shuffle. I'm gonna put Shaolin at C. I didn't really play it that much. I played it a couple times. I didn't really like it. It was like, I literally like had to look up so many tutorials on how to find Jug, to find everything. Like, there was so many parts required for literally everything to do. Attack of the Radioactive Thing. I'm probably also gonna put this at C. Also didn't really play it as much. Really good Easter egg. The Easter egg was pretty cool. Some of the steps in there were pretty fun to do. Once again, pretty average map. They're gonna leave it at C. Beast from Beyond, D, just because it was a knockoff to a basic sequel of Extinction, which was weird. I don't know why they would do that. I don't know why they wouldn't have just started with a sequel to Extinction, but anyways, it's just not that good. Weird ending, kind of bland ending. World War II, Final Reich, put the Final Reich at B. It was a solid map. Like, I don't know what it is about the Final Reich. It's like one of those launch maps that everybody goes back and like plays, like Shadows. Wouldn't say it's one of the best release maps, but Groston House, I will probably put this at C, because it's like a Noct and Verrucht kind of thing, where it's like you have perks, it's really like close together. It's like 3 rooms. I don't actually know the order of these. I think it's the Darkest Shore. I'm gonna put all of these in D, so I'm just gonna leave them here. If you like World War II zombies, tell me why and the reason why I should put these above D. 9, A tier or S tier. Amazing map. 9 is to BO4 like The Final Reich is to World War II. It's just a map you could always go back and play and have a good time on. And so, one of the best maps of all time. I really enjoy 9. I could play it any day. Fun. Good job. Voyage of Despair. I'm probably gonna put it at C. I didn't really like it. Just like, it was so hyped up. Like, the Voyage was supposed to be the best map of the release games. Like, Voyage and Blood were supposed to be the best maps. Voyage just fell, like, flat on its face. It's very, like, close quarters, and it's not really fun to play like that. Blood? I don't know where to put Blood. I don't like Blood of the Dead. I'm just gonna put it at D. You people that like Blood of the Dead, there is something wrong with you. Blood of the Dead is literally the reason why Mob of the Dead is not my #1 map, like favorite map anymore. It's because of Blood of the Dead. Classified. Classified I'm gonna put in A. I'm gonna put it above 5 just because it added a lot of new things to 5. Like going back to Area 51 for Pack-a-Punch, having like the quad Pack-a-Punch thing, whatever that is, having the Easter egg, which was stupid, but it was kind of cool. Yeah, just a lot of the different things unclassified made it better than 5. So Dead of the Night, trash, actually. I didn't play it a lot. I definitely didn't, but actually, well, I'll put it in E. It's better than BO2, I would say. Like, for Transit and Die Rise, I would much rather play Dead of the Night than those two maps. Ancient Evil, I'm gonna put it in S. Amazing map. Like, you get help from legit Pegasus. Like, I don't know what else you want in a zombies map. It's basically like the dragons for Garad Krovi. Amazing gameplay. You get like travel to like different islands and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I love the map. I haven't played it a lot. Like, I haven't played it a lot like these ones, but like I would love to go back and play Ancient Evil a lot more. Okay, we got 2 more maps. We've got Alpha Omega. I'm putting it in C. I didn't like it. I played it like 3 times and it's kind of boring to me. I didn't want to play it. And TOG, just because it's the end of zombies, it's Call of the Dead. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna put it in B. Like, I would definitely rather play Call of the Dead over TOG. Just 'cause I don't like BO4 in general. Just gonna leave TOG at B. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the greatest zombie tier list of all time. If you disagree with any of these, you're wrong. I'm the world champion of ranking zombies maps, okay? I have the belt. If you think you should take it from me, make a video of you doing this and at me on Twitter. If you think you can take this championship from me, you're wrong. I'm calling out everyone in TwizClan. You're all bad at zombies. Go to sleep. It's very late in your country.